24,635 of us are stuck outside during the cold, hard rain with no shelter. Something as simple as this will do, preferably non-perishables. You could also send them to nearby shelters to receive warm beds and blankets like these. You could also help the homeless by giving them blankets to protect them from the snow and cold weather. These are regular people, just like you and me, who have to beg on the streets to make a living. Please help by donating clean clothes that you aren't using anymore or that you have outgrown. Those can be useful for someone else.
Hello, my name is Alderman Gomez, and I am Elvis' uncle. I'm here to talk to you about homelessness in New York City. I would say close to 2 million, maybe 3.
Well, the number is actually 1.56 million people. Do you believe that's a lot?
I mean, any kind of homeless people is a lot to me. You know, one homeless person, 200 person doesn't matter the number. It's just the fact that somebody's homeless, another human being is homeless. However, I am surprised at the fact, as a whole, America as a whole, only has one point. What was the statistic?
0.56 million.
1.56 million. I would think that was higher, but maybe it's because I'm living in New York City and I get to see the homeless people on the trains, in the street all the time. So I'm actually surprised in a good way. I was going to college upstate New York, and I was away from my family. I had been away from my family for a while. I was in foster care, so I didn't know how to make that connection and ask for help. I came down from college after an incident, a racist incident, a homophobic incident happened, and I didn't want to be in college anymore upstate New York. So I came down without any plan, and I ended up in the streets.
So, you went to college, right?
I sure did.
So you had a college education and you still managed to be homeless.
Yes, I feel horrible. I mean, how will you feel if you don't know where you're gonna put your head down from day to day, or where you're gonna get something to eat? Those were real trying weeks, because it was just for a few weeks that I was homeless until I finally got the social services that provided me with a temporary place to stay, and then eventually move on to have my own apartment and things like that. So here you have a college educated kid who came down to the city just because he was being young and stupid and without any plan, and he's homeless for about 2 months, going to services, and nobody ever told him, hey, so this is the way you get a homeless status. This is the way you get into this shelter. I didn't know anything about shelter. I didn't know anything about nothing. So I think that somebody really dropped the ball there, because I went to different places. I went to get healthcare, and they provided me with healthcare, and they provided me with, like, you know, pill for medication when I hurt my foot, or when I had the flu, they gave me the shot. And they knew I was homeless. Somebody on that team should have been like, hey, we have a social worker. We could connect you to services. We could find you a place to live, so on and so forth. Nobody did that. And I find that was a missed opportunity for a young kid like me who has a college education, who ended up homeless through no real fault of his own, to get back on his feet. I think they dropped the ball there. I understand, when I was homeless, I feel like I was in this hole, and I needed someone to reach out to me. If only one social worker, one person would have been like, hey, listen, I got the services and I could help you get out of there, that would have been great. And education is key. If you have a educated homeless individual like I was, I know that there's a better way, and I know that I could find that better way because of the education I have gotten. It makes everything so much better. A more educated society makes for a better society.
So Theo,
But if we really want to help the homeless, we need to provide them with social services, comprehensive social services that will get them back on their feet. And that might even start with educating them on life skills. Things like how to get a bank account, how to keep yourself clean, you know, how to write a resume. Any type of education will be better than just sitting on the street and not feeling like you have the opportunity for the American dream or future. I mean, it really takes a toll on you when you feel like you're at the bottom of the society. So,
thank you so much, Theo. So, really quickly, Theo, before I let you go, how do you feel about the word bum?
I feel the word bum is very stigmatizing. There's a lot of stigma associated with that word, and I think it needs to change. The language that we use to refer to homeless people needs to change. The conversation needs to change if we are ever to make a dent in this homeless situation. The word bum, when you think of the word bum, you think of a strung out or somebody who doesn't care, doesn't want to care, doesn't want anything out of life. And I'll tell you, having been a homeless individual, that was not the case with me, and that's not the case with many of others. So to call us bum or call homeless people bum is, I think, insulting. I think the conversation needs to change, and we need to start treating them more like a human being, another human being who we want to succeed to make the society a better place. If you succeed as a human being, I succeed as a human being. So we should start coming from a human place rather than these words.
Thank you, Theo.